Hello, and welcome to me on the internet. Today I'm in bed because I am sad. I'm also laying on a Gatorade, not sponsored. Um, I, yeah, I've officially hit 100 subscribers, which I think is absolutely crazy, and so silly that there's like 100 people out there who want to watch my videos and listen to me yap, even though I like talk about nothing and I don't know, I just exist. I'm just kind of like here. I've always enjoyed doing the little like vlog kind of things. I don't know, I think it's fun. As a kid, I was like, oh man, YouTubers are cool. Being a YouTuber would be so cool. Nowadays, they don't really do YouTube like they did when I was a kid, where I don't know, maybe they do, but I'm just not on that, like, side of YouTube. Like, you know, like, Dan and Phil were people that I really looked up to when I was little, and I enjoyed watching Dan and Phil's videos, and I think Jenna Marble, I was a little late to the party with Jenna Marble, which was unfortunate, because I think right around the time I started getting really into Jenna Marble, she decided that the internet was no longer for her, which honestly good for her, because like the internet can suck and people can be really mean, and when you get like really famous like that, it's a lot of pressure too, and like I don't know. Anyways, if you're out there, Jenna Marble, love you, hope you're safe and doing well. I think about Dan and Phil not so much, but for some reason I like was on Fanny Twitter. I refuse to call it X because that's stupid. And I was on Fanny Twitter for a really long time. Like I didn't even really use Twitter. I had it on my phone for a while until I just like decided to delete it, because I'm like, I never open this app, and whenever I do, it's all like Dan and Phil stuff, and I'm not as into Dan and Phil as I used to be, you know? Yeah, lately I've been making some really long videos, and I apologize for that. I have been on my own. Well, not like on my own, because, you know, I still have a small child in the house, but you know that, like, adult parent thing where it's just you and your kid, and you haven't talked to another adult in a long time, so you just talk too much. Yeah, that was me. I have this awful cough. It's so bad. It hurts. It sucks. Gatorade. I would drink it, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna lose my camera angle and it's gonna like mess everything up. I say as yeah. I decided to buy some like kind of cheap equipment for making YouTube videos, because I have 100 subscribers, which is awesome. I know I don't know if I already said that. I've like tried to do this video like 5 times. But yeah, I have 100 subscribers now. 101 last time I checked. I can't forget any of you. Love. But oh my god. Yeah, so I bought myself like a little like tripod thing that my phone can go into, and a little like microphone that can clip on my shirt. So that'll be interesting. I'll play around with that a little bit. See what happens. This is my boyfriend's Squirtle. I thought it was my Loch Ness monster. Don't mind the broken blinds. There's no point in fixing them, because this is like the second set of blinds that we broke, because the way our bedroom is, we've got like every wall has either a window or a door on it, so there's like not really much place to put our bed, and I'm a wall hugger, and my boyfriend is nosy and likes to peer out the blinds like a cat. He likes to look at people when they're outside being loud. So, yeah. He has been gone for like 3 weeks already, and I've got 2 more weeks until he comes home, and I'm just like kind of sad and lonely and don't really want to do a whole lot after I put our kid to bed. Yeah, his family's been helping out so I can work at night, which has been nice. I guess it's nice to work. I have made some friends up here now that I have a job and have been at that job for almost a year, which is really nice. It's nice to have a support group, like a support system. But I don't know, it's nice. I never really kind of had that kind of thing growing up where I just it was just me and I moved around a lot. So now being an adult is really cool because I get to control what happens in my life. If I'm gonna be moving, there's no way that's really gonna happen without my notice or say so or whatever. I have a hand in everything that happens in my life, and that is very nice. I'm gonna be 22 in a couple months. That's crazy. My son is going to be 5. My boyfriend's turning 22 in a couple days. Happy birthday to him. It sucks that he's gonna be gone for that, but that's fine. I got him a couple of little birthday presents. I'm not sure if I'm gonna talk about them here because I really don't know if he watches my videos or not. And I don't want to spoil them, but I think he's going to enjoy them because I try to be thoughtful with the things that I do. I still need to make him a birthday card because I made him one last year, so I'm gonna do that again this year. This is my little red bracelet, actually. He has a matching one. I got them for us for Christmas. Gatorade break. I got us these matching red bracelets for Christmas. We never really wear them because they just he has a blue collar job, construction man. Yeah, we never really wear them though because he is a blue collar man who doesn't really wear jewelry, obviously, because it would get broken or destroyed at work. And yeah, so we haven't really been wearing them, but he's been gone, so we brought them with him because I was like, I want you to wear this because it would make me feel closer to you while you're gone, because it's the red string of fate. And my boyfriend and I have met many times before. We have a very long and complicated love story. Basically, when I was 10, I think, 10 or 11. Yeah, no, I was 10. When I was 10, we went to the same school, very briefly because I moved around a lot. But we went to the same school for a bit. He chased me around the playground until I cried. I didn't really understand what tag was, so I thought he was gonna kill me, which is interesting. Just the life that I had led up to that point, being 10 years old and not knowing what tag was, but I did know what violence was. So if that tells you anything about me. So yeah, he was trying to play tag with me, and I thought he was gonna kill me, and I started crying, and he thought that was weird, so he left me alone. Which honestly, I understand now as somebody who knows what tag is, and I accidentally ended the recording there. Yeah, as somebody who now knows what tag is, I totally understand, and he was completely justified in being weirded out by that. And so we didn't see each other again for a couple of years. I think it wasn't, so we met at 10, I don't think we didn't see each other again for, I think, another year or so, because I got removed from my mother's custody and sent to my dad's, and that's when I met my best friend, just a few months after I met my boyfriend. And so that was cool. I met my best friend, I lived with my dad for a couple years, and then I went back to my mom's, which, because I was getting bullied really bad in school, and ended up moving back in with my mom so that I could switch schools. And then I met him again. He was in my homeroom class. So we had the same homeroom teacher. He walked me to my math class a couple times. And then I spent the rest of that year in and out of mental health facilities because that was my life in middle school. And then we met again freshman year in high school, and it actually took this time. So freshman year in high school, he sat in front of me in science class because alphabetical order. And we got paired up as a team, and the rest is kind of history. I love him so much. He is so sweet. I adore him. I don't know. I'm so thankful to have him in my life and to have the kind of love that we have. We're high school sweethearts. We were friends for about a year. Halfway through freshman year, I ended up getting removed from my mother's custody again because that woman is not safe to be around children. And then I ended up moving back in with my dad. And there was a bit of a falling out in our friend group, one that I sort of facilitated because, I don't know. Yeah, so we had a little falling out in our friend group, and we didn't talk for a while, and then I noticed he posted on his Instagram a black and white picture that I had drawn for him, with the, like, hashtag staying alive challenge, and I looked into it, and it was like a suicide awareness thing where you post a black and white picture of the happiest time in your life, like kind of like as a contrast. And so I decided to reach out to him because I'm like, there's no way that this like doesn't have something to do with me because I literally drew that picture for him. So I reached out to him and we reconnected and we started talking, and like summer was coming up, and so we started calling. And by like the third night of like staying up on the phone all night, he told me he loved me, and I'm like, oh shit, I think I love you too. And so we started dating, and we dated for about a year and a half until I got pregnant at 16. My bad. And we did not stay together after that. Because life is life, and just there was a difference in where we were at, and so we split up. But we kept in contact, kind of. We talked here and there a little bit. We'd meet up once a year and see each other. Yeah, and then after about 4 years of that, we eventually got to a point where it was kind of like a now or never kind of thing. And honestly, it was more of a like him being like, okay, well, it's now or never, and I'm doing it. And then we got back together because we are still so very much in love, and now it's been almost 2 years. And yeah, I don't know. I'm really thankful for the way that my life turned out. It was really rough going there in the beginning, but I'm thankful for where I'm at now. And yeah, I think I'll probably tell like a more detailed story about my relationship and stuff like that, but at the moment, I don't feel good. This is a like low effort video. I'm sad. I have a headache. I have a cough, and I don't have anybody to talk to, so I'm just recording a video, I guess. I don't know, I think that's like all that I have for you guys right now. My arm is starting to feel like I'm losing blood. So thanks for coming with me to chat in bed while I don't feel good. Thanks for 100 subscribers. I think I'm gonna do something soon here, maybe like a I don't know, draw my life or something. Oof, that made me dizzy. Maybe like I don't know. I want to do a draw my life, but I kind of like should probably wait until my tripod or whatever comes in. So yeah, do like a something. I'll do a something. I don't feel good. I really don't feel good. Yeah. Much love, light, and hope. I hope you're having a fantastic day, morning, or evening, whatever time it is when you're watching this. Thank you for watching it all the way through. If you got to this part, tell me your favorite flower. Mine's a bleeding heart. Yeah, if you feel so moved by the vibe, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, because that lets me know that you enjoy me, and I'll keep coming back. I'm probably gonna keep coming back anyways, but if you subscribe, you'll know when it happens.
This episode's aquatic highlight is the ghost shrimp. I saw these in a pet store once, and I think they're incredibly neat. I always wanted one. Anyways, ghost shrimp.
I think I'm out of eclairs. You know, it sounds really good right now to just lay in bed and eat a whole box of eclairs. Not good, so I don't do that. I let myself have 5 eclairs, and I watch my Doctor Who. So, yeah, I'll probably just watch Doctor Who without the eclairs. Maybe. We'll see. I don't really feel like doing anything, but I also don't feel like sleeping. You know, just, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to laying in bed and staring at the rectangle in my hands for another 2 weeks.
Hold on.
Wait.
Now go. Wait.